I want my son to be an ally, no matter what the background is or what their preferences are. I want to be able to support my child to become an ally for all people. Period.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank
Okay,
you
so
very much.
let's go to the common misconceptions, right? Because oftentimes people talk about, I can be an ally, or I want to be an ally, or I am an ally, and they assume that they are an ally, right? By doing just a one-time thing. How does your book address these misconceptions? So, what are the misconceptions, and how does your book address these misconceptions? Maybe you can share a top three.
One I think I really wanted to make sure was to make this an easy process. So, of course, it's not about performative allyship,
Mm-hmm.
but I wanted to move away from blaming and shaming and create a safe
Mm-hmm.
space where I invite men um, with compassion and say, look, this is what you can do. And I feel the three biggest misconception about allyship I want to address was that allies can't make mistakes. And many believe that
Yeah.
as an ally, you always need to get it right. And reality, mistakes are a natural part of the process. So it's about
Mm-hmm.
acknowledging the missteps and what you do after making the mistakes that's important. The second, I think, was that allies need to have all the answers. And that's again a misconception because allies must not know everything. And they realistically can't know the struggles or experiences of all marginalized groups they're supporting. But of course, allyship is about listening, and there's so many different steps that are outlined in that process. And the third thing is that allyship is not about being a savior. There's a common misconception that allies are there to rescue or fix problems, and in reality,
Mm-hmm.
while it may be applicable to some women, I think real allyship is about collaboration, partnership, and creating space for marginalized voices to lead the conversation. And again, nobody's claiming that because you're privileged, you have had it easy. It doesn't mean that you have not had your own fair share of challenges. It only means that you haven't experienced the same challenges as people from underestimated communities have.
Yeah, and what I see when you are sharing, or what I'm listening to while you are sharing, I feel also that people need to have a conversation and demystify their expectations of allyship in within their teams, right? Make it known, make it transparent. Like, I want to show up as an ally, but sometimes as an ally, I'm tired. I need to rest and recharge myself and take better self-care. And therefore, maybe today I am an ally, in general, but sometimes an allyship can show up in different ways, and then we need to provide grace in allyship showing up in different ways as well.